Good morning, everyone. I'm Kirsten with the Marks Group, and I am here today with your July Zoho tips webinar. If you could all let me know if you can see me, if you can hear me, go ahead and answer in the chat group. Okay, I'm going to assume that means you all can hear me. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Let's see, we got our PowerPoint up here. So today we're going to be talking about customizing your data. We're going to go over custom views, why I should use them, dashboards, what are they and how can I use them, and customized homepage, making your data work for you. So let's get out of here. Okay, so we're going to come over here. There we are. So I'm already logged into my account. As you can see, I've got my homepage here. This is my standard homepage that comes out of the box from Zoho. I may not find this page very helpful. So how can I update it? Well, first we're going to start with updating our custom views. So I'm going to create a custom view here in my contacts. And I want it to show me all of the counts by state. So I'm going to create a new contact by searching this little guy up here in the corner. You go down to the bottom and create a new view. So Untitled View 2, I'm going to call this Demo Accounts by State. So criteria you can specify. I'm actually not going to put any in here because I want to see them all. So what do I want to see? I want to see all of the account names. I want to see, I actually think I am in the wrong module. Get out of here. I am. So apologies. We're going to go to accounts. There we are, all accounts, and then create a new view. So I'm going to give this a name of Accounts by State, and organize all my accounts by the state that they're in. So my criteria, I'm not going to put anything in. You can add a filter here. So if I wanted to see just one state, I could see the state and then put in whatever that criteria is. So the state is in Pennsylvania if I just wanted to see Pennsylvania. Today I actually want to see them all. So what is the information that I want to see in my grid? Obviously the account name. I want to see the owner. I want to see the account number, or there it is. Account type. I don't really care about their website right now, so I'm going to take that out. So account name, account owner, number, type, and state. There we go. Super. So now I have the criteria set and I have my column set. Who do I want to share this with? I can share it with just myself. I can share it with everybody, or I can share it with select users. Sharing it with select users allows me to pick a group or just an individual person. I can also pick, here we go, the individual users. I can pick by role. So these are all my roles. And I can pick by roles of subordinates based on how you have your sharing set up in your system. So today I'm just going to share with myself. Click Save. And there you go. So now we can see demo accounts by state. When you click on this down arrow, you can see the ones that are created by me and then all of the public views. So we're looking right now at accounts by state. I don't like the order they're in, so I'm going to go ahead and sort this by ascending, descending. And so now I can see what states each account is in. This will help me keep tab on my sales people and kind of just see where we are, where we're dispersed across the country. It looks like we have a lot of accounts in Pennsylvania and New Jersey. I might want to continue reaching farther to the west and try to pick up more states such as Colorado, Arkansas, what have you. So that's how you create a custom view. This is going to be important because that's going to affect what we see in our dashboards. So to create a new dashboard, you come over here to Analytics. These are all of the dashboards that I have access to. A lot of these are straight out of the box from Zoho. Obviously, we've got a couple down here, my newer dashboard, and my leads. So these ones at the bottom are all of our custom boards, and then these ones up here are the ones that came built in with Zoho. So if I want to create a new dashboard that's associated with accounts, which you don't see anywhere in here, I would just click on the little plus, give myself a name. Again, here I can choose who to share it with. Only me, all users are custom. So same thing in custom, you're going to be able to share it with groups, users, roles, and subordinates. And again, today, I'm just going to keep this with myself. So it's really easy to add a component to here. I just grab whatever I want here. So bar chart, KPI, comparator, anomalies, target meter, funnel, cohort, which is basically a heat chart, quadrant, and then I can pick from a gallery of other ones. So if I were to choose pick a gallery, I could come over here and look at all the options that I have available to me. We're not going to do that. We're actually going to create one from scratch. So let's come over here. I want a chart. You can choose a quick chart, and you can also choose from reports. So this is another way to get that information that you need into your into your homepage. So you could choose from a report and then select one of the reports that you've already built. Today we're actually going to do a quick chart, and the name that you give it is the name that's going to be displayed on your homepage. So we're going to do demo accounts by state. You select a module that you need to look at. So for this one, we're looking at accounts. So we're going to point it there. There's no related module, but you can do a something by something. So you could do accounts by deals. If you wanted to, you can do any sort of relation that you want here. So this is going to be very similar to reports. So right now we're not going to do a related module, but I do want the count of my accounts. So again, you can do the account number, you can do it by revenue, you can do it by the number of employees, the average number of employees. You have a lot of options here to pick from. So today, again, we're going to stick with account by accounts, and then grouping how you want to be able to see that information when you're looking at your homepage. So for this grouping, I want to do it by state because obviously demo accounts by state. So just search for what you want. We're going to do by billing state. Again, you can add criteria filter here. So I could say, you know, I only want to see account owner is, and then select my user. So let's say I only want to see these people. Today I'm actually going to take that off because I don't really need it. So just click to remove and then done. And here you can see this new beautiful chart that you just created. As usual, don't forget to click save. And let's get out of here. We're going to go back home and see how to add those to our dashboard. So everybody, when you are assigned, or when you basically have an assignment for the CRM account, you're always going to come with the classic view, which is the view that Zoho has built in, which are open tasks, meetings today, and amount by stage. So this information may or may not be helpful to me, and I may want to see more on my dashboard. The fun thing is you automatically come with the dashboard that is created when you are assigned as a user. So we're going to go to our dashboard, which you can see is already have lots of custom pieces in it, but I'm still missing that accounts by state that I need. So I can come over here, click my little 3 dots, and add a component. A component is any piece of information that's been created. So your component is those views and those analytics that we've already seen. So we're going to add a component. We can choose what we want to add it from. So widgets are kind of some custom programming that your administrator might have done. We're actually going to stay away from that one right now. So you can do a custom view, and you can also do a dashboard. So we're going to start with our custom view. Just click that little guy, and then the module that we want to point it to, and then select the name of our view. So I've just created my demo accounts by state. And again, this is where the title is going to show. So right here where it says open tasks, that's exactly what this is going to be showing. So we're going to call this, well, first we're going to click in it, accounts by state. Save this, and whenever you add a new component, it automatically drops it to the very end of the screen, or the very end of the last applicable place. So here again, we're going to see accounts by state, and we're going to see it in a grid view. So I can scroll on over, I can see where my billing states are, click through to get more. You only have a certain number, and that's how easy it is to add a view. So let's say I don't want to see this in a grid view. I actually want to see it in a chart view. So I'm going to go over there, and I'm going to remove this component by clicking on my little three dots and just doing delete. And it's gone. So I'm going to go back up here, and I'm going to add the component that I created from my analytics dashboards. So I'm going to go over here, choose my dashboard, and then choose the actual dashboard that you've created. So again, this is going to be all of the ones that you've already seen over there. And I'm going to search by accounts, our demo accounts dashboard, and our demo accounts by state. Again, the component name is what you're going to see on your dashboard. So we're going to put accounts by state, save, always save, save, save. And then we're going to see that accounts by state. And again, typically it drops to the bottom, but in this case, I had an available space, and so it's dropped it over here. So I can scroll over these. I can see my record count of none, which means these have not been assigned to a state. And then all of the states by number. I can also drill down into these numbers. So if I want to look at these Pennsylvania ones, which I seem to have more of, click on that. And it will take you over here where you can see all of those items that are just in that state. It's pretty helpful if you want to really drill down on a state like Alaska, where we only have one account. So I'm going to get out of here, go back to our home page. So I have here today's leads. That's not that important to me. What I really want to see is my accounts by state. So instead of having to scroll down through all of these to see that information, I can reorder what my screen looks like. So again, our little ellipses here in the corner, and we're gonna, in this time, reorder it. So reorder gives you the ability to just drag and drop. Super easy, very helpful. So I'm just gonna grab this guy and drop it up here. I can also change sizes of things. So if I don't want to see this amount by stage, I want to see it smaller, click on that guy, grab your little arrow and just drag it to something smaller, something larger, however you want to see it. So now when I log in every day, I have the most important information that I want to see. So I have my open tasks, I have my leads by stage, I have all my leads and my accounts by state. So super helpful way for me to customize my screen, make it show the details that I want it to show, and really get a snapshot of my day when I log in every morning. We've also got, again, whoops, don't forget to save. All right, you also have the ability to remove any dashboard that's not that helpful for you. So I'm going to take out the demo leads, click on our upside down ellipses, and just delete that guy. It's right out of there, and then everything else scooches up. So we're going to actually pull in our accounts by state. Again, we're going to reorder, grab this guy and put it up here instead. Save as always, and there you go. I have my new dashboard. So that means that in addition to that classic view, which is that standard out of the box one that you get from Zoho, you now have added components and reordered them to the way that makes sense for you and in a way that gives you an overall snapshot of what you want to see. So that is my user's homepage right there. So I have all the information that I need. So I think that's all I have today. I know we were pretty brief. Only got about 20 minutes in. So we're going to go back here to my PowerPoint. There we go. So I hope we learned what our custom views are and why we should use them. We should use them because they give us a way to see that information without having to go through those filters every time. Our dashboards, again, what are they and how can I use them? They're a collection of material placed onto like a large, think of it as like a large, what do I want to call it? One of those pin boards, and you can go up and like pin all the information that you want to see into each of those boards. I should add that there are some limitations there, which is that you can only have 10 components per dashboard. And then again, customizing your homepage, which is making your data work for you. All right, do we have any questions? Anybody want to see more, explore in depth? Just let me know down there in the chat box. I'm hearing crickets, so I think I'm going to continue to move on. I want to thank you all for joining me today. If you have more questions or suggestions at any time, you can send us a note at support@marksgroup.net. You can also email me directly at kirsten@marksgroup.net. And make sure you check out our YouTube channel for more video tutorials. It's super awesome, and it's just the Marks Group. You search that there in YouTube, and you can see all the videos that we've put together. You can also sign up for our blogs and newsletter at marksgroup.net. Our blogs come out about once a week, and our newsletter comes out at the end of every month. They're both full of information that you need. The newsletter and the blogs include Zoho, and they also include Microsoft Dynamics and other CRM systems that we routinely use here. So make sure you guys go and check that out. And again, anything you have for us, questions, suggestions, just send us a note and we're happy to get back to you. That's about it for today. So let's get out of here. All right, thanks for joining me, and make sure you check in next month and get another piece of demo CRM information. Thanks, y'all, and have a good day.